So when we started this channel, we talked a lot about zero waste. And you might have noticed over the last year or so, we haven't been doing that as much.
Shock. Gasp.
And in this video, we're gonna explain why. With all of the sarcasm. Hey team, welcome back to another episode. Today, we are going to be talking about the zero waste movement on YouTube and why you haven't seen as much of that content here on this channel. Now, when I started out on YouTube, you could put zero waste in the title of a video and pretty well guarantee that it would get a bunch of views as a result. It was an easier time, a simpler, easier time for us YouTubers back in the day. But as you may have seen a while back, I made a video about the fall of minimalism as a trend, and this is a similar but slightly different story. Yeah?
Yeah.
You did like your drawing thing?
Yeah, because I set up my phone so they could see me coloring, and some of them like had their tongues out and they're coloring, and I just taught my promoting healthy sexualities class, which is a class that I created, and I made them color in class today. Last class we did a group collage. It's great. I love it, and they're paying me to make students color.
Oh my god. If you are interested in the stuff that Leah talks about in her classes, she has a podcast, which is always linked down in the description.
Based. Oh.
So as you know, as of November 2021, we changed the name of this channel to Levi and Leah. That was mostly because everybody was just asking for more Leah content.
Yeah, and Levi and Leah Save the World Hildebrand Tidy is not like the vibe. It's not, no.
You asked for her and now you got her. So.
Now you got her.
So the reason why we made that shift was to get into what we considered to be more vlog style content. Hopefully that's come across in these videos. To show people that like a low waste, low impact, intentional lifestyle isn't one that's super restrictive and lame.
It's, you know, us living our life and having a conversation with you, bringing you on that journey with us, but wanting to make it, I don't know, more intimate, more casual, more like, join us, come hang out. I don't know why. Sorry, I'm not trying to seduce you.
And the tag zero waste sort of became like this emblem or sort of like placeholder for sustainability in general, or like intentional living in general. And so we've decided to stop using that tag for a number of reasons. So all of our plants right now are looking a little dry.
A little dry.
So this is a technique that I picked up from my dad, and I posted about this on Instagram and everybody was blown away. So we're gonna do it again today, and hopefully some of you find it interesting as well.
Join us, come this way.
We're going for a bath. All right, so that's all the plants in the bath for a little spray down shower. So part of the reason why this works for us is this is the Nebia shower head, which has a very fine mist mode, so it doesn't like damage the leaves or like spray really aggressively. And then I don't know if this is true, but it sort of acts like they're in like a rainforest.
Makes it, I don't know, I feel like so often when you're watering plants, you're just watering the dirt and the leaves don't get wet.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like they get happy being wet. Botanists, you're gonna totally correct us on that, but we'll go and do it. I feel like I'm at the grocery store, and you know what I mean, when the mists go on, or the Rainforest Cafe, either or.
So we don't do this all the time to water our plants because it does take a little bit more work, but every month or so we like to spoil them and give them a proper bath. I don't know, just to switch things up for them. That plant right there came from Joe Lee. He sent it to us for the launch of Levi and Leah.
It's grown a lot.
It's growing really well, yeah.
Joe, you see this? This whole little whoop.
That's all for you.
I'm gonna fall.
Oh my god. Larry is looking great, actually.
It is. Larry's a big boy, though.
So we water the big plants separately because hauling them into the bath just takes a ton of effort and it takes up a ton of room, so you can't actually get all of the plants in the bath at the same time.
Oh, you've taken it up. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? Oh.
So I don't want to say that zero waste is dead or anything dramatic like that, because I think the movement is genuinely helpful and important. There's still amazing creators on YouTube who are talking about this and providing tons of really useful information. But I've had conversations with Imi from Sustainably Vegan and Shelby, about this, and the zero waste tag is really limiting. Like it concentrates all of the sustainability conversation into like what kind of stuff you can buy that isn't plastic. And there's so much more to sustainability. There's so much more to intentional living.
If you're just doing zero waste swaps, you're still swapping out things that are going into the landfill instead of like, you know, what are your modes of transportation? What kind of food are you eating? Like there's lots of different ways to think about that impact.
I think you'll actually notice if you look at some of the creators online that were big in the zero waste space, they're all kind of shifting content to either provide more information or talk more about food or talk more about urban planning or design or something, because this specific niche isn't serving us anymore.
Is it like minimalism?
It is similar to minimalism.
Where's Matt Diavella? What are your thoughts on this? Oh my god, Matt Diavella liked and commented in one of my Instagram posts, and I was like, damn, are we friends now? Matt, are we friends? Do you want to be on my podcast?
Interviewing Matt Diavella about sex. Minimalist sex.
Minimalist sex. Condoms are out. I'm like, okay, Matt, what do you suggest then?
Oh my god.
Matt, come on. Let's do it.
Normally we would make a very elaborate and fun lunch because you're all hanging out with us, but today we're doing leftovers.
Like my beautiful shepherd's pie. Okay, it was prettier before it was this.
All right, so for lunch we have a shepherd's pie and some pierogies and a vegan sausage. Both of which are kind of small, so we're gonna make a big old salad to sort of supplement it.
Yeah, and we have all these beets that we did up a few days ago. We try and eat a lot more beets during the winter. It's one of the few things that actually is like locally grown and grows throughout the winter. So we boil them up for like, I don't know, like 45 minutes till you can like remove the peel on the outside, and then just dice them up. Some people pickle them, but we just have them straight and put it on salad. We have this old pickle jar that we fill with water, and then you just put the carrots in and it keeps them nice and fresh. Didn't somebody on here tell us about that?
I don't know.
No.
But
If it was
whoever
you-
told us, thanks. We do this all the time now.
Ooh.
Here's a perfect example of why we decided to go into like a vlog style. Instead of me describing one of the many zero waste hacks that you could try in a list video, I'm just gonna show you in a casual video about our life how we make our own salad dressing from scratch whenever we want to have a salad. This combination here is just simple balsamic vinegar, a bit of Dijon mustard, a bit of sugar, and olive oil. And not only is this impressive when, you know, you're in a group setting and somebody needs to put together a salad dressing, but also it eliminates the need for us to buy single-use plastic bottles for our salad dressings. You would definitely gain that same information if it was one of 10 hacks that we had for a zero waste lifestyle, but I just feel like normalizing it and putting it in context and not making it feel like this thing that you need to try.
It's just so real.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, we're so real. We have our salad with some shredded carrots, the beets, and lettuce.
And then I'm having the leftover shepherd's pie, and these are homemade pickles from my auntie. They're so good.
If none of you know about the pickle with shepherd's pie phenomenon,
which I'm assuming most of you have not heard of this.
I feel like it's not weird. It's a savory meal. It's hearty and delicious, and the pickle just cuts it perfectly.
I do like it now. I just don't want you to think that this is something that everyone does. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Do you eat pickles with your shepherd's pie?
I'm actually a little nervous because, like, if everybody in the comments is like, Levi's absolutely out of his mind. Who the hell eats pickles with shepherd's pie? So what does this mean for the channel moving forward? Not a whole lot. I think...
You lead it with a question. What does this mean for the channel? Actually, nothing.
Do I have 7 in my teeth? So basically, we're not going to be using zero waste as a tag. Partially because it's a term that tends to isolate a certain population of people who are already interested in sustainability in general, and those people are amazing and make up the majority of our audience, but we think that vlogging could and should reach out to many people who aren't necessarily into sustainability and maybe bring them in.
What's also exciting is we get to talk about other topics, right? Mm-hmm. Things that you're interested in, things that we're interested in, because obviously it's not just one aspect of our lives. We are complex individuals, and so are you. So we want to be able to reflect that and what we're creating and kind of show a more lived reality, at least our lived reality. Whoa,
that was cool.
We spend a lot of time together.
Anyways, we love and appreciate all of you for being here and watching our videos, liking them, and being subscribed.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
we did the shameless plug at the same time.
If you made it this far in the video, you're a real MVP.
Woo! Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Why is there always footage of me eating? And it's always like, putting things in my mouth. People are like, they'll send us the timestamp, and I'm like, why did you do that? I know, okay? Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise, what are you retired?